What's shaking, y'all boys? This is Red Rum, back with another video, man. This is fresh off the press. This gameplay is fresh off the press. I literally just played this like well over almost an hour ago. I'm using Carolina, going against Baltimore. And you know what happens when you play Baltimore. God, I hate playing Baltimore, and I'm not a team that's stacked. Luckily, we pulled this off. You'll see how the hell I pulled this off. It was pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Bruh had me mad. Bruh was playing like a bitch. Not baby. I don't know where the fuck. Oh, my bad. But look. This guy was just a fucking hassle opponent, like just doing hella cheating ass tactics. And this is basically the theme of this video. This nigga was cheating, and so is the female that I will be talking about. Many of you guys may know that the YouTuber Corey Jones, you know, he made a video basically exposing his pain, in which I applaud him, you know, exposing his pain to the public. I mean, it's basically, it happens every day. Females cheat every day, bro. Be honest, they way more slick, and they could get away with it so easy. And with the gaslighting they do is ridiculous. But you know, the more you see it with other cases, the more you see it with your personal experiences, you should be able to catch on. Sadly, this is going to continue to go on with men, but I really want to touch on the fact that, like, you have to trust your intuition, bro. Trust your intuition. There's many cases with this situation here where it was more like, okay, baby is fired. Why are you still dealing with her? There's pretty much players that already reviewed this situation. Shout out to Mr. Lucario, shout out to King Dre, and shout out to the future other big players in this sector that's going to pretty much, you know, be on this topic. And I'm not really going to be on this topic for too long, because I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody is going to add their little 2 cents in and add depth and shit like that. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Cheating shit like this. But for those that didn't know about the situation, look up Corey Jones and be informed about what's going on with him, or what was going on with him. But in short, basically he was dealing with a baby that was down for him, and which is crazy, yo. It's crazy because they was literally in Carolina. I guess that's where the story takes place, in Carolina, and I'm using Carolina. So the irony of me using this team and actually having a breakdown of what's happening with that situation and how I view it is crazy. But you know, they're in Carolina, they're a cute young couple. They pretty much inspire others, as you know, the black love thing and things of that nature. So my guy, you know, he has a job pretty much that he's fulfilled in. You know, he's fresh out of college, I believe that's what he said. He was fresh out of college, and he pretty much trying to get his footing, and baby make more than him. You know, baby make more than him. I feel like, I mean, there was some players that said, you know, well, you know, you have to have leverage, you have to make more than her, and all this other shit. I don't believe that's the case. I don't believe he fucked up that way, because even if he did make way more money Then baby, I mean, look at the J-Lo A-Rod situation. J-Lo still left that nigga. Still left him. And they're, what? They're up there. You know what I'm saying? They are in a high tax bracket. You know, Alex Rodriguez is not a bum. And she still left that nigga. You know? J-Lo wanted to do what she wanted to do. In this case with the Corey Jones situation, baby wanted to do what she wanted to do. You know, he tried to go ahead and do the right thing and, you know, support her and, you know, have his YouTube take off and shit like that. They vlog and whatever, and they filming his lives and shit like that. But he noticed a pattern, you know, baby is not all that attentive no more, and, you know, she's distant and shit like that. That was sign number one. If she do a flip, if she do a flip, bro, a 180 in her behavior, you know, that's time. That's sign right there. It's time to go. It's either correct her about it and address it, or it's time to go. For a dude like me, it's time for me to go. Like, you sitting up having more of an attitude and, you know, short answers and all that shit, because I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And it led to pretty much his demise. But I feel like the cheating aspect, in which we don't know what else happened, we only know what he told us, is that, you know, the fact that she cheated. But there is levels to disrespect, as King Dre would say. There are levels to disrespect. I'm willing to bet when she got angry, she put her hands on him. And if not that, she cursed him out in public, just did a whole bunch of grimy shit, and he let slide. You can't let shit slide with females. I don't give a fuck how much disrespect it is. You gonna have to do something about that shit. That shit is not cool at all. It's not cool at all. So, you know, they sitting up, you know, still living their lives and shit like that, and he's, you know, trying to work it out and shit, and, you know, go to counseling and shit, and then he eventually cuffed baby for real. He eventually cuffed her for real, and, you know, put a ring on it, and which I'm like, at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, she might have been down for you or whatever, but if the disrespect is heavy, and on top of that, like, it seemed, I mean, I don't know the whole synopsis of the situation, but I felt like she didn't earn being married. Give or take, I feel like they was together for a short amount of time. They probably been together for like a year and a half, and, you know, he didn't find out the kinks in the situation. Like, he was one of those, let me cuff baby, get her off the market. And when she did that, in which I like how King Dre pointed this out, as we're about to get a pick right now. Oh, give me that with his cheating ass. That's what I'm talking about. But as King Dre pointed out, like, she wanted to move away from Carolina. She wanted to move. So he actually made that move for her. And that's another thing he fucked up at. You doing stuff for her, despite the disrespect. Like, how does that work? You know? How does that work? But, you know, they move and shit like that. And King Dre pointed out that she might have been so smutted out in Carolina that if she kept staying there and did not get a fresh start in, I believe, Atlanta or wherever they went next, or I think they went a whole hour and a half later. I mean, yeah, they did. Yeah, they went a whole hour and a half the city over. So They messed around and did that and tried to get a fresh new start, and shit still wasn't right. She was still, I guess, giving hints to, other dudes. Like, she was trying to be with a personal trainer and go to his class and shit like that. And it's sad, bro. It's sad. Like, I'm not saying it could have been an innocent thing. I ain't gonna lie to you, it could have been an innocent thing, but I want to also point out the fact that Miss O'Carr was saying, look, if she gonna go ahead and point out a dude that's, just big up in this nigga, like, oh, look at him, hey, look what he does. It's so awesome what he does, look at his Instagram, and oh, look at his fly whip and shit like that. That should be red flag number 2, man. I should be sign up 2 on what, should have been done. But, it's horrible, bro. It's a horrible situation. The story just gets worse and shit like that. Like, I want to cut to the chase and go to where the cheating, all that shit happened. They sitting up chilling, living their lives and shit like that, and Blood is asleep. And, her phone keep going off and shit like that. And he not checking shorty. He just, it's whatever. I mean, he wasn't secure. I mean, he wasn't insecure about the situation. I mean, as far as that moment, for that short time, rather, he was like, oh, it's all good. It's all good. Like, I'ma just ignore it. So that's what he did. He ignored the shit. So, they finally go ahead and, he finally confronts her and be like, what's up with your phone? Your phone is sitting up ringing crazy. It's not acceptable. Who is this? So he finally, oh shit, as we mossed that man. Good shit. I think that was more. Shouts more. But he confronts her and shit like that, and this is where the shit just turns just ugly, in which many females will do. Females will flip the script on your ass. When they get caught, they flip the script. As King Dre, explained last night, when a person is caught doing dirt, they will flip the shit and get angry. Like, but that's a female's go-to. So they do that, they automatically guilty of whatever the hell they did. So she gets angry, they split up, whatever, and they becomes distant. The sad shit about it is my nigga he's still trying to make shit pop with baby. You know what I'm saying? He's still trying to make shit happen with her, and it's ugly. Going to counseling and shit like that still, and all this other shit, and he's like, oh yeah, we could get past this, blah blah blah. But I'm like, okay, she fired. You caught her in the act. Bro. So what's up? So now they fast forward. He like, okay, I'm gonna try to work this shit out. As he does, and he finds her phone yet again. Blood is hitting her up. He does some investigation work, and Blood is hitting her up, and she's like, don't text me, I'll text you. Somehow he did. I think he was on the iPad and looked at her iMessages or whatever. She still has Blood online. Like, you have no control. After that, like, you have no control. Like, whether she is gonna go ahead and, if she goes ahead and cheat, she will do it again. Not only will she do it again if Blood serves a purpose, because I mean, not everybody gonna be slanging. Not everybody gonna be slanging, and it's, and it's gonna be a good experience. But apparently it was. But then again, matters on the chick too, because it was plenty of times where I was a side dude. If y'all go back in the archives, I've told stories of me being a side dude, and you know, there was times where it was pretty much. There was other times where it was short lived. It was short ass situation. She just wanted it at that time, as we should have got that damn pick, bro. I don't know what Madden did to this damn game. They broke that shit, because the picks when the game first came out was pretty accurate. Now it's like you are missing picks that like are like what the fuck. There's so many what the fuck moments in this damn game. It's crazy. But y'all stay tuned. But that's besides the point. She still just contacting dude, and he's still trying to work shit out, and I don't know, fam. And then he does like one last Hail Mary and like try to fix shit on their anniversary, as they already split it up, and she pretty much left that nigga, and he had to pretty much, try to foot the bills, and he had to live with his cousin in Atlanta and shit of that nature. But there's a lot of details that are pretty much left out. But he's trying to gift this baby and just hella shit, and it's horrible, bro. It's literally horrible. Like, he is forgiving cheating. Like, if you believe in monogamy, like, if cheating, like, if the person that you're dealing with cheats on you, best believe she gonna cheat on you again. And this is coming from a side dude. I'm not gonna say I'm no expert in no shit, but I've been around, bro. Where I've been a side dude, and I'm not even like, you would think, oh yeah, you're I guess you ain't even gotta be I guess you could so-called be a fitness model, because that's what Blood was. I think he was a fitness instructor, but you ain't gotta be fit, or you ain't gotta be like the most sexy flexy ass niggas. If she gonna cheat, she gonna cheat. And I want y'all to listen to the song Plies. If she gonna fuck, she gonna fuck. That shit was so accurate for the story. Like, when I heard this story, I might have slapped that song at least 5 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, females be greasy, man, and y'all be falling for the okie doke, bro. Y'all really gotta, for sure. Y'all gotta for sure. Just follow your intuition. Cause there was plenty of times, I think he said, like, it was just, I had a gut feeling like I shouldn't have went and did this and shit like that. I think it was him going to the dinner or some other shit he was saying, but he had a gut feeling about something, and I'm like, you have to trust that situation. If shit changes, and pattern changes, you need to go ahead and see and investigate or lead a situation. Like, I'm not gonna lie, people run in routine, man. Even bitches. I mean, as unpredictable as they are, you could damn near go ahead, if you investigate them long enough, if you pay attention to them long enough, you could start knowing when the crazy shit finna happen. When her ass finna spaz out. When she finna, you know what I mean, go ahead and get sexy with you and all this other shit. It's, and you could tell when shit about to end. It's just, that intuition shit is so fucking powerful, dog. That shit is powerful. Females is more in tune with their shit. I feel like niggas justify their shit, and that's how they get duped, bro. By these females, man. I ain't gonna lie, there's so many times where I was dealing with a female and I knew it was over. I literally knew it was over. Like, it was a feeling in my gut. I knew it was over between me and whoever. Like, I knew it. So, bro, like, the synopsis of this shit, man, is pretty much the female gonna fuck, she gonna fuck. And not only that, like, if she's disrespectful, bro, Just leave it, bro. Cause it was so many times where bro could have left. But you know, I feel like this story is gonna be oversaturated, and everybody gonna cover it. But that was just my 2 cents. Like, bro could have just used his intuition and got out of most of the situations he got out of. But hopefully this was a learning experience for him and for y'all. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all be smooth and enjoy the rest of this joint. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all enjoyed what was happening so far. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I thought that I was gonna lose this joint. But I stuck in there and I made shit pop. But y'all be smooth, man. Peace.
This shit crazy.
On the next gen stats, look at this, 22.3 miles an hour was his top speed.
Yeah, boy, this shit crazy.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that.
Actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers,
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 36 yards. And the Panthers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said? It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this game.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud.
You did.
My bad.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Even offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them to touchdown their last go-around, probably said they're hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yard, here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Now it's Jackson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd
Yeah,
down.
boy, this shit crazy.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, boy, this shit crazy.
Bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson to Watkins there for a Baltimore first. Jackson on first down. Got him in. It's Brown. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their
this shit
here
crazy.
because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. But that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin
Boy,
with.
this shit
I think they'll
crazy.
look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
They'll try and